We just got a really good look at some unreleased Beyblades, as well as a Beyblade you have to apply for. It is Friday, so the latest issue of Koro Comics just dropped, giving us the latest chapter of the Beyblade X manga, which gives us a look at some upcoming Beyblades and some upcoming characters. Let's start with the Bey you have to apply for. So this Beyblade is meant to be kind of a mixture of all three of our protagonists. Just looking at the parts, you have the Hell Scythe blade from Hell Scythe. The ratchet is 380 from Wizard Arrow / Knight Shield, and then the bits is flat, which comes from Dran's sword. That whole design idea doesn't just stop with the parts of the Beyblade. You can also look at the gear chip, which was specially designed by the illustrator of the manga, Hozuka Demizu. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. And as you can see, it's kind of a mixture of all three. You have the Knight kind of face mask from Knight Shield, you have the flaming skull from Hell Scythe, as well as the blue color and the fire coming out of the mouth from Dran's sword. And something else you may have noticed about the blade, and this is the first time they've done it in all of Beyblade X so far, is they're actually giving us stickers. You can see on the metal pieces where you connect your launcher, there's these red and black X stickers, which is from Common X's mask. And on the outer edges of the blade, you have these yellow and blue effect stickers. I'm not really the biggest fan of stickers. They kind of fall off and you have to put them on perfectly, and they're just kind of annoying to deal with. Especially these X stickers on where you connect your launcher. Your launcher is going to kind of rub onto those, and I feel like these stickers will fall off. But it is still pretty nice to get some extra details and some extra effects on these blades, and I know a lot of people are going to appreciate this. We'll just see if they do it more often. All of the Beyblades in this video are going to be coming out in January to February, but if you want to get some Beyblades now, I recommend you check out Mall of Toys. They have Phoenix Wing up for pre-order for a really solid price, and I'm also doing a special holiday bundle with them that has the Hell's Chain set, the special limited edition white and red Beyblade X Stadium, as well as a string launcher and launcher grip. So I'll link to it in the description down below, and make sure to use code ILLINOOK to get 5% off of your first purchase. So now we move on to the application part of this Beyblade, which is kind of weird, kind of interesting. So the next issue of Koro is going to come with like an application card, and I assume you fill that out and then you give them 1750 yen, or about 12.5 bucks USD. You send that to them, and then they will send you this Hell Scythe Beyblade. They have not done this application system in Beyblade X, and I don't remember them doing it for Beyblade Burst either, at least in the last several years. It's definitely going to make it kind of tough for people like me or you to get this, because we're not in Japan. We can't really do this application stuff, so we're going to have to try and buy this Bey resale, so it's not going to cost us $12.50. It's going to be more like 50 or 60 bucks. So is it worth it? I don't really know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So now let's move on to the unreleased Beyblades, which I think is a little bit more exciting, but we also don't know nearly as much about them. So in the latest chapter of the manga, we see definitely a lot more of Burn, who uses Phoenix Wing and Phoenix Feather. We also see a little bit about his team, which is Team Yggdrasil. Team Yggdrasil. I've got to practice. But in this chapter, we see more of Burn and more of Team Yggdrasil, and we also see the other members of his team, especially in the cover, where we see the members as well as their Beyblades that they use. The first one is a Unicorn Beyblade that we don't know the name of quite yet, and it is used by the blader Uni Namba. Uni definitely looks pretty interesting with like a unicorn spike in her head / hair or whatever, and then her Unicorn Beyblade looks interesting as well. This is the Beyblade that's most likely going to be released in January, so next month. It definitely looks pretty round in this manga cover, but the actual gimmick for the Bey is like a double style, so one side is round and one side is more jagged. This just looks round the whole way, but it is just a drawing of it. And I'm definitely really liking the gear chip design in the middle. It's like an angry unicorn. That looks pretty cool, and this is supposed to be a booster release. And the other blader on the team is Zonomos Nekoyama, who has a pretty cool design himself. He's definitely a really big guy. He has like a lab coat, looks like he's wearing Jotaro's hat from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I think his Beyblade definitely looks cooler than the unicorn one. We don't know the name of it, like I said earlier, but it has like this jagged Sphinx design. I can't really tell if it's a defense type, although it's pretty bulky, so I assume so. But this one is just really cool to me. I love the Sphinx motif in the middle, and then the yellow / gold and blue color scheme. And I just like the design of the blade. Is it going to be really good or super competitive? I don't really know. I don't really care, but it just looks fun. It also really reminds me of the Hasbro exclusive Sphinx line of Beyblades that had that exact same kind of pharaoh head design. So very similar. And the release of this Beyblade is, I assume, in February, and I've seen that it's supposed to be a random booster select. So not a full random booster like Shark Edge or Wyvern Gale, but more like Viper Tail. So you have like 3 chances to get the Beyblade in different color schemes. But those are the Beyblades. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm really liking Team Yggdrasil. I got it right first try. But I'm really liking this team, and the Unicorn Beyblade looks pretty cool. The Sphinx one looks awesome. And then, of course, you know, Phoenix Wing looks incredible. The best X-Bay. And also let me know what you guys think of the special Hell's X-Bay that is application only. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But that is going to wrap up this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. Hit subscribe to join the Nook Nation. And I will see you in the next one. Have fun and bay away.